Hello and welcome to Eco. So this is a new game that you're going to be seeing on the channel quite a bit, probably in the next month or so. But basically just a quick description of what it is. We're here on a planet with a lot of other guys. I think we have a total of close to 10 here in the server, and we're going to be trying to work together to basically save the planet. What's going to happen is an asteroid is going to hit this planet here in, I think, about 30 days. It's probably less than that now because we've done some setting up, as you can see. But yeah, we have to basically make a way to destroy that asteroid before it destroys us. So we're going to go head down to the main area of the town because we're going to have a town hall meeting with Beard and the crews. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll talk more about the game.
My friends, I'm joined here today by an illustrious crew of adventurers here in our barber shop of a server, and wow, have we been having fun with this. This is going to be a new series, my friends, and I hope that you are as excited as all of us here. We have a number of premier content creators that are going to try and give you their own perspective of the server from their eyes and everything that we do, and we'll give you a bit of a look around after the fact. But right now I thought, you know, we just wanted to get together, do a bit of a meet and greet, and some faces you're going to know and some faces you're gonna come to know. So let's just start by going around and saying hi. We got all kinds of people here. Holy cow. So we're gonna go around with some introductions, who they are and what they're doing on the server, but this man needs no introduction whatsoever. Flinter the Hunter, how goes it?
It's going good. Looking forward to beating some eco right here.
Very nice, my man. So what are you doing?
I am going to be a hunter and partially a butcher as well.
That is fantastic. Looking forward to it, my man. Looking forward to it. Right on, Mr. Flinter. Atta boy. Then we got Brandon33, who is none other than Bbuttonbran. How you doing, buddy? Tell the folks who you are and what you're up to.
You got it, man. I am actually a chef on the server, and just not a really big YouTube content creator, but I thought I'd start with a little bit of eco. So nice. Just so we guys get a bird's eye view from everybody. So yeah,
very nice, my man. Right on. Looking forward to it. And this is none other than Weirdos Incorporated himself. We had a bit of a name issue. I might have fooled him into that, but we know who it is. How you doing, Weirdos?
Hey, not too bad. Thank you for inviting me to the server. I appreciate it. My job, hopefully, is I'm going to be a decent farmer and supply everybody with some food. That's my goal.
Nice, nice. Oh man, that is not ever an important job. Let me tell you guys, it is really an important job. And then we've got Mr. Animism over here. How you doing, buddy? Who are you and what are you doing?
I'm a carpenter, so chopping lots of wood.
Nice.
Everybody relies on me to build, so
yeah. Boy, important jobs. Right on. Mr. Havoc, one of our Patreons here at the barbershop. How you doing, buds? What are you up to?
Oh, not too much. Just going to do the engineering on the server with a little bit of tailoring here and there as we need it.
Ooh, very nice. We're going to be looking rather dapper. Ha ha! Sean Johns, my man. Another one of our Patreons here in the barbershop.
Yeah,
how you doing?
I'm a hunter, gatherer, / butcherer, helping Flinter out and keeping food in the community.
Oh, well, hey, man, I'll tell you, that guy, he knows how to shoot a bow. We've all seen that. Sounds like you might have some competition here, Flinter. Right on.
Right, so as you heard, I am the hunter and butcher for this area, and basically my goal is to continually get food for the entire civilization. But the problem with that is, in this game, every action has a consequence. So if I shoot too many animals, they don't reproduce, we run out of food, and then we die. So I have to be selective and like try to hunt different areas so I don't hunt all the animals out. For example, if I go to the map here and we go to bison for the world layers, you can see the hotspots of where they live. But if I go to, say, this small hotspot that's kind of in the center of the map now, and I hunt all that out and it disappears, then we're starting to have a problem and there's not going to be bison in that area. But this is my little house, and we have a little market here where I sell things, and for the most part my food is sold out, and I have to get more. But that is going to be what I'm working on, getting food, butchering it, because when I go into this, I can cook food as charred meat, but I don't get as much out of it as if I butcher the food and then give it to the chef, which is Bbuttonbran. If I give him the meat, he can make food that has more calories, and he's going to get more of it. For instance, with the bison, again, it's 20 cuts of meat if I butcher it, only 16 if I don't. So this is just a quick introduction to the game. I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot more, maybe just a bit of hunting, but the way I'm going to do this series, basically, is going to be some Let's Plays, which is just going to be some fun stuff, just screwing around, really, not necessarily doing anything too serious, and then some tutorials accompanied with that. I don't think tutorials are going to be like a video of the day. Like, I'll probably have them uploaded on the side, so I don't think a tutorial video that's like 2 minutes long is ever going to be like the only video I upload for the day, but that's kind of how we're going to do this. So as I mentioned, I am a hunter and a butcher, so my goal here is to provide food for everybody in the colony, and we've got a rabbit jumping around over there we can probably get with our bow. Not bad, so that'll be a bit of meat for the colony, but hopefully we can get some bigger stuff. But basically, I have to be careful, and I try to go far away from where I last hunted every time, so I'm not completely destroying a population of animals in one area. So, like, there's another rabbit over there, but I want to leave that one so more will spawn later. And I only see one turkey, so I don't want to shoot that one either. I like to only shoot animals when I can see at least two of the same kind in the same place, so that way I'm not destroying the ecosystem. So there's a bison here and another one on top of the hill, so this one will be fine to take. And there are no, like, vitals or anything. Basically, it's just a matter of getting enough arrows in the animal to take it down, or doing enough damage, because you can upgrade your damage. But it takes 5 with my current damage to down a bison. So we've only hit it once. I missed that second shot. But my kind of method here is catching them on a straight stretch and trying to get as many shots in them when they're in that straight stretch. Because if they're going up and down or when they're turning, I'm not going to hit them, because the arrows travel extremely slow in this game. But we got 5 hits in him, and we've got his carcass, so we'll be able to provide some meat for the colony, and maybe we can get one more bison, because there's one there, and another one, I just saw it back there. Might as well take the closer one, but yeah, as long as I'm not completely destroying the population here, we should be fine. So we'll put one in him and then start chasing him. Some of the animals you can't catch, like foxes, wolves, elk, you just have to wait for them to stop and then put another arrow in them, but with the bison, turkey, you can just kind of run after them. But I am now too hungry to work. But if I eat that, we can probably finish the job here with the bison and get back, and then eat some of the meat that we'll get from the couple of animals we've shot. I just don't want I don't want to do any extra sprinting, so that way I'm not wasting those calories that I just gained from eating. Because I think that's the last piece of meat that I have with me. And shooting the bow does use calories, so I don't need to be missing if I can help it. So I'll wait till he gets off this little hill, because that can change his direction rather quickly. Alright, so that is 2 bison and a rabbit on this little trip. I'm going to grab a bit of these prickly pear seeds, or fruits as well, so that way I have that, and we can head back to our home and take a look at the preparation part of the food. So basically, I've got 2 options. I can either cook them here in the campfire, which will produce charred meat and tallow. The meat, of course, is to be eaten, and tallow can be used for multiple different things. So we'll do 1 bison here in the campfire, just so you can see that side of it. And the more efficient thing to do, generally, is to butcher them, because that way I get 20 cuts of meat instead of 16 charred meat. That, of course, is raw. I have to sell it to a cook to actually finish that, but I also get some leather hide. So we'll do that, and we'll butcher the rabbit and turkey as well. It's actually a lot more quick to do it that way. I think it's 2 minutes for a bison to do it with the butcher table, and 10 on the campfire, so I gotta add a few more logs to the campfire. Right, so that can continue. I'm gonna grab a bit of the charred meat that I have here for sale, just so I can actually do things, because I'm, again, too hungry to do anything. We'll just grab 4 out of there and eat that. So while the butcher table and the campfire are going, I can leave and actually look at other stuff. So we're going to go take a look at the fishing. We've actually got 2 rabbits here on this little part of the island, so it'll be fine to take that one, which we barely got when it started to run away. That was probably the first time that I've done that. But yeah, we've got a fish trap out here. I just set it before we started this, so I'm guessing there will be nothing caught. But if there isn't, I've got 3 more traps that I have in my inventory, and we can go look for spots to put them. Unfortunately, it's a bit dark, but I think if we swim under the water, we should be fine. So no fish in there, just the corn that I have for bait. So what we're going to do is probably move a few hundred meters away because I don't want to take all the fish from one area either. And then we'll go under the water and look and see if we can find any fish in one area, and then we'll put the trap down. Looks like we got a couple of fish here, so this should be probably a decent spot to place a trap. So let's go ahead and place that one. And hopefully when we return in a few hours, we'll have a few there. Oh, actually, I need to put some bait in there. So we'll open that up, and we'll get some corn. We'll just put one there in the storage, and then we can go and try to put another trap out. And we do have to leave a waypoint here, so I'm just going to name it Fish Trap 2 since I've already got the one set. And that way I can find it when I come back. And I'll just make this one red as well. That's going to be my fish trap color. Let's try to take an elk then, because you guys haven't gotten to see that, and they run a bit faster than I can keep up with. So basically, I kind of have to just wait till they stop and keep up with them. And then once they stop, I try to shoot them again. Or if they run at me, maybe I would shoot them on the run. But for the most part, it generally is better to let them run. Ooh, just barely got that hit. I don't know. It looked like it went past it to me, but it did give the message that I hit it. Yeah, you can see I'm not really gaining on them, and it's just so tough to lead them since the arrows travel so slow. So I'm just going to kind of stay with him, wait till he slows down, and then I can move in a little bit and try to put that third arrow in him. So I believe that is him just ahead. The only real difference you can tell is if there's an arrow in it, and I can't really tell because it's dark, but I'm guessing that's probably him because he did run this way, and I do see an arrow in him now. So that should take him down, and that'll be a bit more meat for our colony. And I just wanted to show you guys that elk are kind of the most fun to hunt because it's a little more realistic than like running behind a bison and throwing as many arrows into his butt as I can before it just falls over. But looks like we got a fish swimming around here, and I did see another one as well, so I'm thinking this should be a decent spot. I'll go over here where it's not quite as deep and place this. Then we'll go ahead and put some corn in there as well. So we've got our corn placed in that trap, and I'm going to leave a waypoint here now that we're up at the surface. So that will be fish trap number 3, and we've got one more to set. And by the time we get back, I think our charred meat should be ready. We've got another fish here, so I think this will be our spot. I think I can see another one there a little further away. So this will be our last trap. We'll go ahead and place the corn in there. And we should be set. I have no idea why when you put bait in it shows fish in there, but they're not going to be in there yet. I'm not really sure what happens when you shoot a turtle, but we're going to try it. Alright. So apparently it's an animal that you can eat because there are... Wait, did I just get raw meat from it? I did. So there's no like carcass that you get, you just get straight raw meat, but it is 2 cuts of it, so that's not terrible. More than a rabbit, and it does take the same amount of arrows. So we are back here, and everything is linked up to my storage chest here so I can sell it, but let's see what we've got now. We've got 42 charred meat and 92 raw meat, and I can add the 2 from the turtle to that. That'll be 94, and I'll set the other couple of carcasses that we've had while we were out to be butchered. So we'll get 10 cuts of meat from the elk, 1 from the hare, and 2 from the turkey. So that won't be bad. We'll be well over 100 for those, and then I can sell them to our cook to cook them and get us more calories than we would from the charred meat, and the charred meat's already for sale for anybody that needs that. So I think that's going to be it. That is kind of what I do around here. For the most part, I'm just trying to collect food, and I'm not sure what's going to happen when we get further in the game, because right now it's rather early stages. You can tell by my rather small house, but once the asteroid gets closer and we have to try to destroy it, I don't know what my rule will be in that, if it's still just like trying to provide food for everybody that's using all the calories trying to make whatever it is that is going to destroy the asteroid, or if I'm actually going to be building stuff. I'm not sure. So with that, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.